went to school, I went to fashion school, I went to NIFT, Hyderabad for my undergrad, and then I went to Parsons in New York for my master's. Then I came back to India and started my label. I think like architecture is something that inspires me. I think something that has culture, something that tells a story, old photographs, like vintage finds, vintage laces, vintage fabrics. Hyderabad's a great city to be from because it has a lot of inspiration all around you. So I keep collecting stuff, I keep going to vintage stores, picking up stuff that I can study and learn from. My collections tell a story. There's always a concept that it stems from. And I focus on making the collection evolve from an original concept to the final product. I think my label mainly makes clothes that are very wearable. I believe in making clothes that people don't have to think too much before putting on, as well, just like my personal style, I guess. But also, I would like to believe that my clothing is very timeless. I don't follow trends as such. I just make stuff that you can wear 10 years later as well. I think my favorite designer internationally, I like Comme des Garçons. I follow their work and I think she's a genius. I love what she does with basic silhouettes, and Indian designers I'll always love Sabyasachi because I like how his clothes are like jewelry, like really precious. Skills. I don't know if patience is a skill, but I think you need to be patient with yourself because getting your style right and having a signature takes time, and you need to work on that. So that just evolves with time, and once you train as a successful designer, you need to work on your style and figure out your signature. So patience is the main key skill I think you should possess. I've always said that you have to be a trained designer to understand the making of a garment. I mean, you cannot design something that you can't make yourself. I believe in that. Having said that, I know a lot of designers who have come into the field without formal training, and there is such a thing as learning on the job. And even that requires patience, so you need to give it that time to understand the skill while you're working at it. I read a lot of books on culture, basically. So I also read a lot of books on history. So I believe in following fashion history or like reading about world cinema more than following trends right now. Like Pinterest is ruining it for kids because everything's so accessible right now. So I'd rather spend my time reading about the past than the current fashion trends. So I've always believed that my label has a global appeal, and I would like to focus the next couple of years on taking my product to a larger audience, maybe selling on the other side of the world or showcasing my work there. Don't give up. Don't give up. I know it's a very intimidating industry and you feel like everyone's just made it and there's not enough room, but there is enough room for every designer because everyone has a different style, and whatever you make, there's a market for it. So main advice would be don't give up and keep at it.